quite yet. But he's on the way. Security is on the lookout for
He
Eric
is,
Young.
as they say, in the building.
Right.
And he will be punished for being late. So, how about instead we just bring out Kerry Wood?
I'm kind of frisky this morning.
As opposed to...
Most mornings.
Oh, why don't we start off with that as a question?
What's that?
Which is, it's not season time. You're just like a guy not having to train. What time do you get up in the morning? Mark?
Hey, first, I get up about, anywhere from 7:30 to 8:30.
And what wakes you up, Mark?
The alarm clock.
Are you a one-timer, two-timer, three-timer?
I'm getting older. I used to be a one-timer.
Yeah.
Now, as I'm getting older, I was like, snooze.
Mr. Snooze.
Snooze. God, I gotta nap. Because I'm, like we all know, we're all getting a little older, so I gotta go to the gym in the morning and all that stuff. Get yourself.
Oh, yeah. Kerry, what time do you get up in the morning?
1.
I think that qualifies as afternoon.
That is definitely.
Like that would be an alarm clock, or that would be...
Whenever I've gotten enough sleep, I just wake up.
Wake up. Sort of a biological look at the deal. Okay.
Mike, you've got kids at your house, right?
Yeah, so I get up, either I get up when I have them, I get up at 6, when I don't, I probably get up at 8. I'm getting ready for school.
Yeah.
But when do you get in? That's the better question.
He's very domestic, according to last
I have
year.
to be.
Right. He's quite the house frau. Okay, Kathy?
Speaking of bodies, and Mark, as he usually does, drew attention to his own body. It seems only fair to ask, of the three of you, and I'm sorry Eric's not here to participate in this, of the three of you, who do you feel has the best body? Let's start with Mike. Because you've seen each other in the locker. You've seen the flaws, you've seen the shortcomings.
Believe
Mike?
me, there are some shortcomings.
Mike, of the three here, and you could include Eric. as well.
Well, I've never seen Kerry in the shower, but I'd like to. Time for a break.
Kathy, have you noticed how over the years the comic relief has switched from us to them?
Yeah,
So, and the answer to the question is, Mike?
Mark's got a great body. He's all ripped up and everything, but he's got slits on his butt. I like that.
Now, come on, I don't have slits on my butt.
Okay.
Believe me, I would get thrown in the slammer if I showed you. However, I think Kerry does.
Kerry does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kerry?
Of course, youth is in his favor.
Right, he's hung like a hamster.
Kerry's looking around, trying to see how he's going to answer this question.
You can't come back and laugh. You wasn't supposed to tell anybody.
Do you have a sense of which of the three of you has the best body?
Well, definitely not me. If I had to judge by looking with clothes on, it would have to be Mike over here. Gracie, I've seen him. I know he's got some sag in the shoulder.
Okay, along the lines of among the three of us who has, we were talking about this yesterday, who do you think among the three of you is the smartest?
I know for a fact who it is. It's Mike.
Why is that?
Because
I'm older.
Well, first of all, he's older and wiser. Second of all, he can use these words that have like 5 syllables. And it's so impressive. I mean, he'll
Mike, give us one of your best
No, I
words.
can't. That's too much pressure.
but he uses them like in his everyday vocabulary. And like I said, I went to San Diego State. Anything over 2 or 3 syllables, I'm done. And he's from Texas. That's enough said.
Were hee-haws considered a 2-syllable word?
Yes.
Hey, Mike.
This guy can come up with like existentialism and anti-disestablishmentarianism and like know what it means. So
Sort of
definitely
the Milt
Mike.
Rosenberg of the sports world then. What, you know, we were talking about youth before. Do any of you, or can you think of moments where you realized you had an attitude that really was pushing you towards geezer land? Where you sounded like a real old fart because you were thinking this way. Mark? I'm thinking
Something happened in my career or life.
no,
that
just
made
an
me feel
attitude where you found yourself, you know, getting into sort of get off my lawn territory. Or you were sort of just feeling like an old geezer.
Kids today, you know, one
Yeah.
of those things.
When I was young,
Well, I can tell you, there's a few things, especially on the baseball field. If a young player gets on first base, he'll say, you know, how you doing, Mr. Grace? And I'll be like, you know, Mr. Grace is my old man. He's down there. And he said, yeah, I remember when I was in first grade, I was watching you play. So you can shut up anytime you want.
What is your number?
Why don't you steal second or something? Get away.
What is your number? How old are you?
I'm 35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay,
And Mike?
let's just nail this down. Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
40. And Kerry? 22.
Probably a moot point to ask Kerry. Kerry, have you started a sentence in the past year that was along the lines of kids today or when I was growing up?
No.
Not going to happen? Okay.
Still
Okay.
kid.
Well, that's why I'm asking, right. And Mike's
I
got a
could be
million
his
of them.
dad, I'm sitting here doing that.
I was 11 when Gracie was broken in big leagues.
Yeah, Kerry's one of the kids that's like, you know, I grew up watching you play. Shut up.
Okay, let's get a little more into your personal life instead of theory.
Oh,
All right. How you live. Let's say you're like really tired, you walk in the door of your apartment, you take your clothes off, what do? You A, hang them up, you B, put them over a chair, you C, drop them, you D, roll them into a ball.
Kerry?
This is like how to, the millionaire thing.
And
give
yeah,
them the
what the
choice.
final answer, right.
Yeah.
Mine, wherever they fall is where they land, that's where they stay.
Okay, and how long do they stay there, Kerry?
So I'm out of clothes and it's time to do laundry.
And there is no magical person who comes through and picks them up and miraculously they're in your closet.
It's magical when I do it, but it's me.
And so, having said that,
Didn't we talk to Kerry's landlady?
yes, we heard your
Your
nice
landlady
tenant.
called the other day, and she just said, you are just the nicest young man.
And she's right.
And she said you pay your rent on time,
Almost always.
and she wouldn't spill about who you bring home. Would you like to?
We haven't bonded with him yet. He's not going to tell us the good stuff, so
That's right. You gotta earn it.
okay. Okay, now Mike Bielecki is a bit more of a domesticated version because of the kids. He's got to set a good example. You come
I hang
in,
them up.
you hang them up.
Because I have two other ones that drop them.
Okay. Mark, his
Both.
mom is here.
Both. I put them in the dirty clothes hamper. I got a dirty clothes hamper, so I put it in the dirty clothes hamper, or else Tony might yell at me and say, hang them up!
Tiny might yell at you.
So if they're not real dirty, I hang them back up. Otherwise, I put them in the clothes hamper.
A brief detour on the Tanya topic.
I thought you would.
Tanya
Yeah.
was here last year.
Right.
Tanya's here this year.
Right.
She's only getting better looking, but she's not getting younger.
Neither is
That
Mark.
kind of describes all of us, doesn't it?
What's the story?
What's the story? Tanya and I have been together 3 years now. So she's a great girl, takes good care of me. Tanya, you want to come up and take a bow?
Come on, Tanya.
She doesn't want to take a bow.
Coming under any pressure from Mom, Mark?
What's that?
Coming under any kind of pressure from Mom?
No. Yeah, Tanya. No, she's got her grandkid from my brother, so lay off, Mom.
Do you think you'd be a good dad?
I think I'd be a tremendous dad.
Is it something that you want in your life at some point?
I'm sorry?
You want that in your life at some point, or?
Oh, at some point. I'm not in any hurry right now because I see these guys come into the locker room that have got young children and they just haven't slept a wink. all night and all that, and I'm like, man, I don't want that right now. But never say no. I'll certainly want to have kids someday. I gotta have a little picture.
What about you, Kerry? Do you see yourself as a dad? In the future?
Not for a while. Not for a long while. I don't know.
Well, he already is.
I could be a good dad, I think.
Would you be a disciplinarian kind of a dad? Not to put on the
I'm not really a dad already.
Would you be a disciplinarian kind of a dad, or kind of a whatever kind of a
I
dad?
think I'd be kind of open to, all suggestions that the kid had. I'd let him, experiment and figure things out on his own, but I'd have, the final say of a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Mike, what kind of dad are you?
I'm a great dad.
Are you disciplinarian? Are you?
I'm tall. I can tolerate a lot. It's
How old
hard
are
to raise kids nowadays.
How old are they?
5 and 7.
Yeah. It is. It's a hard time to raise.
Yeah,
And
what?
they're beautiful, and they look like their mother, as much as I hate to say. But it's hard. I mean, you gotta watch what they watch on TV. I mean, you asked that question earlier about when did you feel like your genius solved?
Rhythm out there.
I don't even dance, period, so.
You don't at all?
Nah,
Not even
every once in a
slow?
while, maybe in the house, I might catch myself. There's a little jingle on TV. I might catch myself. But that's about
That's a
it.
heartbreak. I mean, here you guys are all gifted, coordinated, graceful guys in a big, expansive sense, and you don't even do mirror dancing? You don't even stand in front of the mirror and say how cool I
Only
am?
naked, exactly. Nah, I'm just not very good at it. If you're not very, I was always taught, if you're not very good at it, don't do it.
Speaking of which, last year, I think we asked you guys, any of you do an email yet? Anybody got a computer in their life yet? I got a nod from Kerry.
Kerry, you.
I tried it out, and I'm about on the computer about once every 3 or 4 months.
I thought you were like the computer guy now.
No, I get on it and play cars. I had a $2,000 deck of cards basically with my computer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Young.
We've just been worried sick about you.
Where's your note?
I got to get from Don Bell. I was working out, and he gave me an excuse to be a little late. So.
You know what? You
You're gonna
missed.
tell all these people it's a big lie. You were sleeping.
Well, it's not a lot until we find out from Don Bell.
Wait, Eric, you missed, speaking of that, as you were working out, you missed the question, who do you think on this panel has the best body? Welcome!
Wow. Oh, this is a waffle. What's the great say?
What do you
What do you think? He's talking about
I
himself.
said, Kerry.
Yeah, Kerry. Pretty boy, yeah.
That tells you how bad the bodies are up here.
Well, now wait, let's get to know Eric a little bit, Locap. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Eric, this is your punishment for being late. Okay. All right. Single or married?
Married.
Married. How long?
Like 11, 12, 13 months. Ooh, my wife is wrong.
And you've got a little one, right, named for you?
I got an Eric Jr.
Okay.
In New Jersey.
He's in New Jersey.
Yes.
So your wife lives in New Jersey too, or does he have his own condo?
My wife lives in the city.
Oh.
Why is he in New Jersey? I thought you lived in Chattanooga or something like that.
Well, I don't live in Chattanooga, and he's in New Jersey with his mother.
Oh, okay. All right. But she wouldn't be here today to verify any of that.
No.
Oh, okay. Was this your first child?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you a
and-
good dad?
I'm a bad dad.
What kind of dad are you?
My son said I'm a bad dad. I take that in a good way.
Are you like a top? Well, he's just a little one, right?
No, he's a big kid.
No, I mean, how old is he?
He's like 20.